and Beauty. My name is Jennifer, and here on my channel I like to chat about all things beauty and makeup, and today I have an introduction to a rolling project pan. Now, initially I was not going to do a rolling project pan, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized I really like to use my prompt-based projects more for rotating through my collection, like using it for 10 uses, 20 uses, but not necessarily to finish, because a lot of my collection is around the same age. So I'm not really in a major push to finish a whole lot, but I do have a few things that I would like to work through for absolute completion. Some are kind of gimme products, but I like to put in a combination of gimme products and, you know, more difficult, longer term items. It just helps keep me motivated. So the first thing that I have is two primers. This is a Tarte Base Tape Primer. This is actually my favorite hydrating primer. But this is an older sample. They've repackaged, and I have a newer one as well. Plus I have a full size. So I don't feel like I need two minis and a full size in my collection. And I'd really like to move this out. I've used it a couple of times, so it's not even full. I'd say it is honestly about to right here. So it should be a gimme product, but at the same time, I'm working on finishing another primer in another project, so I'm gonna have to stay really motivated to split my time and finish both. In addition, I have this Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas sample, and I just cannot motivate myself to use this for some reason. It's just a sample, like it has one, maybe two uses in here. Why have I not used this yet? I pulled it for my, I think, December Shop My Stash. November, I don't know, still haven't used it. So I would like to finish that and just move it out. And then I have a concealer. This is the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. I'm not in a huge rush to finish this, but I would like this to be done by the end of the year. It's not honestly my favorite. I like it for when I have a lot of redness and I want some extra coverage on my cheeks, or a little extra coverage on my little sunspot here. It does really well at covering those, but it is terrible on my under eyes. So I don't like it for that. I think I even could use it for like a no makeup day of like all over the face. So I may get some use on it that way. But either way, my goal is between now and the end of the year to hopefully have that finished. And then I have my Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. I actually rolled this into my Pan Your Name project pan, and I didn't make a lot of progress on it. I have since continued to just unofficially work on this. I haven't really found a project to roll it into. But you can see that there's some windowing here, so I'm making progress on it. It's a mini, it shouldn't take me that long, but honestly, like, you only need a small amount each time you use it. And I don't particularly care to pair it with a powder highlight, and I tend to gravitate towards powder highlights and wanting to always use one of those, so I'm definitely gonna have to make myself use that. And then the last complexion product that I have is the Tarte Shape Tape Cloud Coverage. This is just, it's a little too orange for me. And so every time I use this, I have to mix it. I usually mix it with this Flower Beauty foundation, which I wasn't gonna open, except Ulta sent me an expired one. So I was like, when in Rome, let's just go ahead and try to use it. So I've been trying to get as much use on this as I can before it officially goes bad. I initially thought that this expired in January of this year, but upon closer inspection, it actually expires in November of this year. But I just really, like, I've steadily been trying to work on this. Like, this is where I was in June, and I mean, there's a little above this, but for the most part, I'm about right here. So I've made some progress on it, just kind of slowly using it and mixing it. But I really would like this to be a foundation empty this year. So the last item that I have is honestly just a bunch of masks. If I don't put these in projects, I typically do not use them. And I have favorite sheet masks that I like to use, and I keep repurchasing those over and over again and ignoring these because I'm just kind of like, meh, meh. So I have the BRTC Vitamin A Velvet Mask. This is a firming mask. And then I have the same brand, the Vitamin B5 Velvet Mask. This is Soothing Panthenol and Cica. This I actually have just kind of been saving for the next time my skin is in a flare. I have the Star Skin Foaming Peeling Puff. I honestly feel like this is just kind of weird to me, which is why I haven't been motivated to use it. It says to, after you cleanse your face, tear open both sachets and pour peeling liquid into larger sachet. Add a few drops of water, squish to work up a lather, gently massaging the skin in a circular motion for 2 to 3 minutes, concentrating on the forehead and nose. Rinse face thoroughly with water and pat dry. Puff can be stored in sachet for up to 3 uses. I haven't been able to make myself use it once. It expires in May of this year, so I'd really like to use it. And then I have this other Star Skin one. This is another firming mask. And this is just a sheet mask, so not as complicated. And then an intensive foot mask, which I could definitely use, but I just haven't because that takes effort. And I'm very low effort right now. So that is everything. It's not like a rolling 10 pan. Like, that's why I can't call it a rolling 10 pan. I have 6 things in here if you count all of the masks as one item. So when I finish all of these, I'll roll in one thing to replace them, or I'll just keep rolling masks in to make sure that I'm using them. Like, I know I have some masks in my skincare stuff back there. So I may do that. But I'll get all these marked and weighed, and we'll try to do an update monthly as long as that makes sense in, like, you know, filming schedule and progress. But there may be a few months where I do every other month instead. But hopefully I have some good updates and some good rollouts this year. Hey, this is Editing Jennifer here. I realized that I did not talk about this eyeliner that I really wanted to pan. This is a ColourPop eyeliner, and I really want to finish this year. It's starting to dry out, and it is a shade that I enjoy and I find myself reaching for pretty frequently. So I would just like to finish this, and I can't believe I forgot it. It was in the bottom of the bucket and somehow I missed it. I think it was squeezed in between some masks. Anyway, this one I have weighed. I will try to measure it, but these are notorious for breaking when you push them all the way out of the component. So we'll see. If you like this video, I hope you give me a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see more makeup and beauty content from me, hit that subscribe button and I'll have more coming at you. I hope wherever you are, you have a wonderful day. Bye.